How you doing, everybody? My name is Aaron Collins, and this is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Today I want to talk about the departure and ousting of White House strategist Steve Bannon. Now, this shouldn't come as a surprise to me. It's not really something I even really give too much thought to. However, I will say this much. When you're dealing with an administration such as the one that we currently have, it's expected, in all fairness, to happen. Steve Bannon was let go because of conflicts he's had with other cabinet members, as well as with Trump himself. He's made many controversial statements. He said some things that have rubbed people the wrong way. And it was just time for him to go. Now, this is not the first, he's not the first administration member to be gone. You know, you've had the recent high-profile departures of Anthony Scaramucci, Reince Priebus, and others. Steve Bannon is just one more weak link in the chain, apparently. Steve Bannon got his start as being the leader and lead publicist and head at Breitbart magazine, which is said to be a link and a publication of the alt-right. So yes, it has been stated before that Steve Bannon's got white supremacist ties. Now, the fact that this comes right on the heels of one of the deadliest and most violent uprisings we've had in Charlottesville, Virginia, is very interesting. Coming out of Steve Bannon's mouth, he stated that the administration has been the most divided he's ever seen. Now, it's very indicative of the type of man that Trump is, for his entire campaign was pretty much driven off of division and segregation. Being the chief strategist, Steve Bannon would know better. Bannon has made some controversial statements about Ivanka Trump, as well as her husband Jared Kushner as well. So that was possibly the straw that broke the camel's back as far as Donald Trump is concerned. So what happens now? What happens in the future? Well, as an African American, racism is no stranger to me. And all African Americans should feel that way. Racism is nothing new. It's something that we've experienced all the time. Now, what does this have to do with Steve Bannon? Well, once again, Steve Bannon, he's got white supremacist ties. Now, as being associated with the alt-right, which is the organization headed by Richard Spencer, he's got white nationalist beliefs as well. So, as a nation, we need to become more united than ever. And I believe strongly in prayer, and I also believe in action. So, Steve Bannon's departure would probably mean that maybe someone even more divisive may come in office, and who knows, that spot may be left open. I believe, though, that spot's already been filled. But as far as this administration, the way I see it, this is just an exposure of what's going on in this nation to begin with. The things that are playing out in this administration is something that we've been saying all along. Bannon being ousted from his position is nothing new. That is old news. However, I will admit that it's kind of, in a sense, a shock, because considering that him and Trump share similar views, it came as a shock to me. But as I've stated before, when you have so much hate, when you have an administration ran purely off of hate and division, eventually it's going to get so great that it's going to come and turn in on you. Those who perpetuated hate got bit by it. Their Frankenstein monster came back to haunt them. So will Steve Bannon go back to Breitbart News? Who knows? But either way, he's no longer the chief strategist. Should that mean something to us, the black community? No, not really. It shouldn't. Now, I don't say that to be crass and be glad someone lost their job, but I'm just saying that prejudiced individuals being taken out of their positions really doesn't mean anything to us. Because when you deal with it, racism on a high level, it's bound to happen. But see, as I've stated before, and there's a scripture to back me up, what's done in the dark is going to be exposed. So all this stuff that just happened is really just a wicked system being dismantled and being crumbled right before our eyes. We're seeing an evil underbelly be exposed into the light. So, once again, what is next for Bannon? We could only pay attention and see where this leads him. And as far as the Trump administration, we already know what goes on with it. Because this administration has pretty much been, well, a shit show since it started. But anyway, everyone, let me know what you think. What do you think about Steve Bannon being ousted? Do you think it was a good thing? Do you think it was a bad thing? Give me some honest feedback. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And click the bell icon on the side to be updated when I upload another video. But yeah, this is something to get into the comments about. But anyway, everyone, once again, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And remember that God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.